Good afternoon, I'm Hasiel Cordoba, and this is the 69 News Netcast. If you weren't watching 69 News at noon, here's a bit of what you missed. The Northampton County District Attorney announced this morning a second man has been charged in a 2009 Easton murder case. Jacob Holmes was charged with homicide, conspiracy, and recklessly endangering another person. In 2014, the man police say was the lookout in the murder, Franklin Bart, pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit criminal homicide and terroristic threats and was sentenced to 16 to 42 years in prison. Bart was accused of helping Holmes shoot and kill Miguel Aponte at the Easton Cafe. Officials say Bart told Holmes where to find the victim and later got rid of the murder weapon. New at noon, authorities are investigating a threat against a school district in Northampton County. Police say a suspicious email was sent to 8th and 9th grade students in the Saucon Valley School District last night, threatening to shoot up to the school. Now, there was no specific date, time, or location given. In a statement posted on Twitter last night, the school district says the email came from a source outside its email server. Administrators are working with police to locate the sender. One of Allentown's largest employers is staying in downtown Allentown. In an internal email sent to employees obtained by 69 News, Talon Energy CEO Ralph Alexander confirmed that the company's headquarters will be moving to Tower 6, under construction now at 6th and Hamilton Streets. He says the move will save Talon $7 million in annual building costs. Talon is expected to start operating out of the new building in April. The company was purchased by New York-based Riverstone Holdings last June. Following the violence in Charlottesville, Virginia, the president of the Bethlehem NAACP is weighing in on the push to remove Confederate symbols nationwide. We spoke with her during a rally for unity at City Hall last night. Joy Howe has more.
So let's be about love. And let's not be shy about pointing out when it's not about love.
They stood together on the steps at Bethlehem City Hall, a group of government and spiritual leaders and members of the community who said they had to do something.
I think it's all senseless.
Esther Lee is the president of Bethlehem's NAACP and says the images that she's seen over the last few days have been tough to watch.
You know, we still have this factor about black and white. What does that have to do with it? I bleed red blood.
We're not going to tolerate what happened in Virginia in the Lehigh Valley. It's not going to happen here. We won't let it. We have good people here.
But Lee says violence is still violence. She doesn't agree with the vandalism of Confederate monuments in Baltimore or condone the actions of those who tore down the statue in North Carolina.
Yeah, that's history. That was in that point in time. You can't eliminate what history is. A young woman died. 2 officers were murdered in a plane crash, and all for what? You know, because somebody in their mindset decided we don't need to look at that anymore. It shouldn't be.
I wonder, is it George Washington next week, and is it Thomas Jefferson the week after? You know, you really do have to ask yourself, where does it stop?
While Lee doesn't agree with President Trump on everything, she does think that history should be left to stand and advises others to join her in praying for the president.
I would pray that he gain the strength to do what's necessary to carry out the job, at least for these 4 years.
Lee says maybe things aren't what they should be, but that doesn't mean hate and hurt need to win. She says instead what we should all do is widen our circle of compassion.
Love overcomes violence every day.
And for more local news, watch 69 News or get updates here at WFMZ.com. With the 69 News Netcast, I'm Hasiel Cordoba.